Alright, so welcome to a different game. This is 2XL SX. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'll have to check. I'm sure it'll be in the video title or the description or something like that. But anyways, this is a mobile Supercross game. It's on iPhone. It's also on Android. I'm actually playing this, or I was playing this. This is a post commentary, and the reason it's a post commentary, I prefer to do live commentaries, but the reason it's post commentary is because recording this, I'd never recorded anything off of a phone before, or a tablet, or anything like that. And so when I was doing this, the game was acting really weird when I was using my capture cards, so it was just easier to do it this way. So anyways, 2XL SX, again, it's on iPhone. I am playing it on an iPhone. I was using my wife's iPhone. I have an Android. I have a Pixel, but I didn't have an adapter for the HDMI, so that's why I'm playing it on the iPhone. But it's a fun little game. I played for, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so, and it was really tough. Now, as you can tell, I'm using the control pad on the left side. You can see me moving it with my thumb. That was by far the easiest way to play for me. It took a little bit. The more laps I do here, the better I felt like I was getting. Now, I am playing, believe it or not, this was on easy. I felt like at the end here we were running fairly good laps too, and it was taking me forever to catch these guys. This is just on practice, because when I was whenever I'd go to the pause screen or the main menu, when I tried to load back in, it was like corrupting the video file or something, so that's why it just kind of cut into the race. But yeah, the directional pad there seemed to be the easiest way. Took a little getting used to. There was a small amount of lag maybe, but it was really fun. It was a lot of fun. The other way, which is what I will show you here at the end of this part, is you can use it where you're like tilting the phone, and that was hard. Now again, after doing a few laps, I felt like I was getting a little bit better, a little more comfortable with it, and that's doable. You also can see the preload then, so you'll see that here when we finish up the main part of this video. And Veronica, my amazing wife, was actually filming my hands, so you can kind of see. I'll put that in. It's not a face cam, but it's like a face cam. I'll put that in the corner here when we get to that part. But the game itself, the one thing that's really weird, and you didn't see it because I didn't get it recorded, is when you go in, you can choose the bikes that you want. You can get a 125, a 250, and a 450. There's clearly 4-strokes in this game. Clearly. You can hear them when we go by them sometimes. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. I heard them. And we're on the 450, and in the picture, when you're looking at it, at the menu where you can select the bike, it really looks like a 4-stroke. But it sure sounds like a 2-stroke to me, so that's kind of weird. They didn't get like the manufacturer licensing to any of the brands or anything, so you know, it looks like you have a Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, KTM, but they're not like the actual OEM companies. Same kind of goes with the gear, but it's still fun. It's still fun. I'd like to figure out, maybe I have to unlock the 4-stroke or whatever. I mean, it's fun playing on the 2-stroke, but it's really weird because it's not actually what it seems like what it is. Anyways, the game is, I believe, $4.99. There's a lot of free ones out there, but this one, I think there was a few people asking to see this one. There, my fingers slipped off because I was like pushing down really hard on the screen, and so my right finger slipped off the throttle. And I don't really use the brake that much. I used it a little bit in the beginning, but then I kind of quit because I got more comfortable with the steering. Tough blocks aren't like MXGP or anything, and I don't know. It's a fun little game. Like, did I say? I think I said this. I kind of interrupted myself. I'm all over the place here. It's $4.99 on both iPhone and Android. I think it's fun. I don't know if it's worth $5. I mean, I'm not a guy that plays on my phone very often. I have a decent phone, but I'm not the guy that downloads a lot of applications or a ton of games and blah, 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 blah. I just kind of don't do that. So, see, you could hear a 4-stroke right there, clearly. So, for me, this was really hard because I don't play a lot of games. I'm sure a lot of you that do, that guy just KO'd us out of nowhere. I'm sure a lot of you that play games and stuff on phones, smartphones, or tablets would have a lot less of a hard time getting used to this than I would. But it's fun. I think you can get a demo. I'm not really sure. I think you can get a demo. There's a couple other ones. I think there's a Ricky Carmichael one by the same 2XL. There's a couple other ones. I think there's a Motocross one as well. it's fun, and I can see myself playing this more if I get bored. You know, it's not, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like Motocross Madness, maybe? Anybody else getting that vibe? I feel like it reminds me a little bit of Motocross Madness. I know some people would say maybe Unleashed, but it doesn't really feel like Unleashed to me. It feels more like Motocross Madness, like 1 or 2, than anything else. And for being a mobile game, not half bad. Not half bad at all. There's a lot of tracks. This is the Seattle track, and I figured why not do Seattle, considering that's, I'm pretty sure at least, that's where we go next weekend before we get the Easter break. So let's check out Seattle. Lap times are pretty long, I think. Actually, they're not that long. I think now we're turning 46s. I think at one point here, you'll see when we switch over to the, where I'm using the tilt on it, you'll see the, I think we turned like a 1 minute and 21 seconds. So a lot slower when I had to use the screen tilt instead of the gamepad there. But there's another option. I think the other control option is it's just a slide. So you're just using your thumb and you're sliding it left to right, instead of having full control. You can do backflips. You can do some tricks. I don't know how many tricks, but you can for sure do backflips. I don't think I got any in this video, but I accidentally did a few over some jumps. I'm not sure, but I believe you flick the screen down then up or something like that, similar to most games, the concept at least. I think that's how you do the backflip. I don't know if you can do any other tricks. I'm trying to think of what else I thought about the game. Like I said, I only played for 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. I will play more. If this is something you want to see, make sure to hit the like button and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of the tracks, see other things. I'm going to have to mess around with the capture card in this because it just doesn't record it well. I have to not really start the capture device or plug in the adapter, because I had to buy this adapter, by the way of which was like 50 bucks. Okay, the adapter for the iPhone was 50 bucks. Here we're switching over. So you can see in the bottom right corner, like I said, my wife was filming my hands a little bit and I tried to sync it up the best I could. It's maybe a little off, but it's pretty close. That's how you would play when you're using the turning, like the screen tilt. A lot harder. I think the last lap, last 1 or 2 laps, things went a lot better for me. At the beginning, I think we almost backflipped right there. The problem was it felt so awkward. My muscles were like, my forearms were like tensing up a little bit. Yeah, look how terrible this is. My muscles were tensing up, and so they weren't loose, and you know, it's just not as easy to do things like that. And then at the end, it just got more natural and felt more comfortable. So it still worked. It worked good with the screen tilt, but I preferred it the other way. But like I was saying, going back to that, if this is something else you want to see, let me know in the comments, hit the like button, and we can do more. Otherwise, this is a one-time video. If you have a smartphone or a tablet or something, Android or iPhone, go check it out. I believe, like I said, there's demos, there's other games by this company. It's really good stuff. It's really good. I don't know if it's worth $5. I think it's worth something. I think it's better than just a free game, but I don't see it like dropping in price either. So if you're gonna want to play it, check out the demo. Then you can decide what you want or whatevs. But I don't really know what else to say about it. And there's a few more minutes left on this video. I think I'm just gonna let you check that out, and I'm going to stop talking right here. But like I said, if you want to see more, hit the like button, let me know in the comments, and we can for sure do that. So until the next video, take it easy.